let's just mark this. How about this? All right. How's everybody doing today? Just thought I'd stop in and say hi to everybody. And clear something up. Yes, if you seen my post earlier, yes, it's true. I am now a minister. I went through my online deal and filled it out, and that's all it was. I don't like to use they call it ordained. I don't like calling it ordained, really. I want to give something clear. It's nothing at all like what my dad is. What my dad is a lot better than what I've got going here. I could just marry somebody, and yeah, maybe I could minister to people by talking to them on here, saying a few things now and then. But it's nothing near like what my dad is. He's an anointed pastor. He's a pastor. That's what he is. He does the job. He's put in the work. I don't really put in the work. I get on here and jabber, and mainly most of it's my opinion. Once in a while I'll talk about God because, that's something we need to get back into our speech anyways, and get people talking. Right now, the people that's in the administration now, our president and all people that's more or less in charge, they're pushing a very dangerous narrative of racism. And it's, that's evil, man. It's just evil what they're. It says in the Bible that we're supposed to love one another, and that's the main goal in the Bible. That's what Christ preached about. He wanted us to believe on Him and love one another. And it's like if nothing else gets through to you, do these things. So, when someone's pushing a narrative other than love and trying to push anything else but saying, oh yeah, this is a racist country like our dear wonderful president did. Thank God we got people that's in there like Tim Scott, because he's a black man trying to set people straight. It is not a racist country. I'm telling you, white supremacy is just a blip anymore. If you watched when that Black Lives Matter movement started out, you'd see that. I don't know, I wanted to say 75% of the people were white, so it's not making sense. It's like I've said, surely there are some smart people that are starting to see it. Whatever's left of the Democratic Party, there's got to be some smart monitor. I can't even say it. Some smart Democrats in there that are saying, wait a minute, this is wrong. We should be trying another way here. This racism crap that they're trying to push is just like a scare tactic. It's trying to keep people in line, keep people on their side where they want them. You don't see these tactics that often from the Republican Party. I'm not saying that they're angels or anything. They don't try, but they're afraid they're going to lose their minorities. What they're calling minorities these days, it's not really a minority anymore. This country is so mixed and filled with everybody that's different, and they're not they're not really a minority too much anymore. I go out every day. This county used to be predominantly all white county. Anymore, you go around here and everything, you're gonna run into some different folks. It's not like it is in the days even when I was a kid. And even when I was a kid, I didn't feel like we was much of that the racism that's pretty much gotten into the past. There was still some fighters out there back then, but it was there was enough fighters on the right side of no racism in the country, and that's why I feel these days it's more of a blip, just a blip. There, so we gotta quit listening to this crap, and we gotta try to make people see that they're being lied to, and the tactics that they're using are evil, and it's an evil background. Instead of, like I said, instead of pushing something evil, why aren't they pushing something positive? And instead of playing on it, it's because they're controlling it. They're controlling things with it. And that and the old Croda virus, man, they're trying to control people with fear with that stuff. And as long as we got you where we want you, let's try to keep you there for as long as we can. That's why they're not pushing this, getting a little bit more freedom from the masks and freedom to get around each other and all. We got the vaccines going, and we still gotta fear the virus. It's dropping so far now. The cases are dropping so far down in the major areas. There's some spikes here and there in little cities that it hasn't just really gotten to, but you know what? I think we did a good job, and we've come a long way with it. And I think everybody's being a lot more careful, which we should have been doing in the first place, because that's how I keep from not getting the flu too. I'm pretty susceptible to getting stuff like that. And I just make sure I wash my hands. I, make sure who I get around. You can tell somebody's sick. Don't be hugging and kissing and whatever on somebody that's sick. Keep your distance. People just don't need to be ignorant. That's all it is. We've got a lot of ignorance going on. A lot of ignorance. And, and that's another reason why I went ahead and become a minister, so I could preach the ignorance away. I'm like, I might as well. I've got the background. I was raised. Tell you a little bit about myself. I was raised in church. my parents, ever since I was a baby, my mom gave me up when I was born. She raised me, but she gave me up. So, I've been a big studier of the Bible, especially the New Testament. I used to be able to quiz just everything that was in the New Testament just like that. My memory's not so good anymore. I have a hard time quoting scripture, but I know what's in there. I can tell you what's in there. So I take it serious. You should take it serious, and I do take it serious. That I've become a minister, even though it's kind of a farce in the way that I became it, because that license was all that was to it is fill out my name and make a password, and what else was it? then I went ahead and sent for my little kit. It says that I'm a pastor and all, minister, and I can marry people and whatnot. All. So kind of, now I can also kind of preach at you when I get on here. So I kind of wanted to clear that up. I'm nothing at all like my father. My father put, like I said, my father put in the time. I was raised in church. He was always one of the leaders in the church. He taught. I taught a Sunday school when I was a kid, and this was one thing, while I'm always been a kid person. I love my babies. I started out in the nursery as a kid because it was hard to. Adults didn't really, they wanted to be upstairs and listen to the service, but there was a speaker down in the basement and they could listen to the service. But I loved the babies, so I went and I babysat most of the time. And I helped keep care of the kids because kids can be pretty monotonous up there when you're trying to listen. But, this shouldn't, I'm not anything like a real minister, pastor or anything. I'm just got a title now. I'm a minister. I can marry somebody just like anybody can. It's silly how people were able to get around these type things, but again, I want to say again though, I do take it serious, and I think it is something that should be taken serious if you're practicing as a leader or as a person. I guess you don't really have to practice if you get one of them licenses, but I don't think, I don't think that I'm going to be doing too much as far as preaching on here. So, but I would like to have some company on here once in a while. I've been talking to some people, trying to get some people to come in with a guitar or something and get on here and we can play some tunes and sing for you and yak a little bit, talk about the weather if we want, That's all there is to it. I'd like to be able to have someone to be a little bit more, I'm more interesting when there's someone interesting to talk to. I'm just not as interested sitting there talking by myself and talking out there, especially I said I don't even got any reviewers yet. I'm sure somebody will watch this sooner or later. But I just thought I'd jump on here. I'm gonna go spend some time this weekend with my daughter and the kids. And I thought I'd jump on here. I got work tomorrow. I won't be back on for a while. So probably, unless I just decide to do a short little live thing on regular Facebook. But I won't have all won't have all these books, I won't be able to sit there and just grab all these books and, go to reference. I mean, I do got the phone. I can go on here. We can go on here, on Facebook. Wow. Probably drags down the music in the background when I get on here. I'm trying to play Pandora and listen it in the background. Oh my goodness. I got this friend down in Mexico, and she's a wild one. I won't mention names, but has anybody ever gone on Wish? Man, they've got some wild things on there. You can buy just about anything. I guess that's a warehouse full of this and that. Oh man, the things that they got on Wish. I wish I'd never seen some of the things they got on Wish. Oh wow, is this telling me I'm live right now? Ah. What do you know? Yes, sir. Oh wow, that's really making that sound horrible. I'm gonna stop the music in the background. I guess you shouldn't be doing that anyways, because bet you if Facebook picks it up just a little bit, you're flagged. Oh, your audio is partially muted. Anybody been getting that? Your audio is partially muted because we heard something that shouldn't be, and somebody else might own it. But that's not the main subject. I'm the main subject, daggone it. When I'm online, I'm the main subject. It looks like old Kimberly Myers here is sharing her food with her kitty. Such a lovely girl. She shares her food with her kitty. Been listening to some new music. You've probably seen a couple of my posts of some stuff I've been listening to, some new groups. But I ain't downloaded anything to put on here. I never thought about that really. I guess I could have put a little snippet in here and let you hear. I don't know how well it would come up on here if I brought it up. If I might be able to hear it pretty good, since how I got it on my system here. Let's see where they're at here. Oh, would you like that? Anybody that's friends with me, would you like that little post of where the little family singing? That was pretty cool. And my little monkey song. They flagged me for that. Here we go. We're finding it now. This is it. I think, yeah. Oh, I won't do it that way. That's not what that was supposed to do. There, that goes bye-bye. Yeah, this is called Spirit Machines. They mixed a little bit of Led Zeppelin into that was a pretty good song, you know. Let me see. I had somebody else that I was listening to. That there was a Spirit Machine. And then, a little bit before that. Oh wow, I can't find that. Where's that at? Yeah, on here I'm down with the sickness that was disturbed. I guess I'll have to go this way. I caught up with this other group that was on here. These are really friendly people, actually. The lead singer actually kind of talked to me a little bit. And then, they got the automated stuff going on too. They sent me stuff later. Unless she asked me personally, I guess, first. Where is the actual song? Let me see. Here we go. Oh. Well, we got sound. No sound. And still no viewers. I'm not that important. I've only been on here for 22 minutes now. Oh my goodness, Annie, her name's Annie B. And the compilation, I think, oh my memory. I'm trying to find out where it was. And you could hear the song. No. That wasn't me. I didn't do that. Fall down. Wait, let's go all the way towards the top. Ah, I found it. Sanitary hell. Yeah. This is where I want to go. The complication. Annie B and the complication. check them out. Annie B and the Complication. They sound pretty good, really. I really like them. Want to hear that? Let's listen to that song that I got started at the beginning. Oh, shoot. Don't quit. Okay, here we go. Now this is not the words that you regularly hear.
2021 and it's a little bit lonely, no one's ever coming round. 2021, we bet we'd all be outside, but I'm still listening to the sound of the third lockdown. Every day I'm treated like I offer a service, but they mess it in the blink of an eye.
I should have put that on here so I can. I don't know if I can do that here. Let's see if I can set that up here where you can see it. Let me get some things done here. It might work out here. Oh, let me see. And I'll have to put this on so I can hear it and make sure it's coming through. Okay. Let's go on Facebook. And let's go on me. Pause that. Let's make it big. Oh, pause. Gonna make it big.
21 and it's a little bit.
Pause. Stop. Alright. This is good. This is funny, really. Let's add. Display capture, yes. Let's add that. Add source. It's gonna look a little funny here, but just give me a few. And plop. Here we go, guys.
Lonely, no one's ever coming round.
Third lockdown.
I'm just gonna start it over for you first. Alright. I just dig this. This is funny.
Third lockdown.
2021 and it's a little bit lonely, no one's ever coming round.
Third lockdown.
2021, we bet we'd all be outside, but I'm still listening to the sound of the third lockdown. Every day I'm treated like I offer room service, but they mess it in the blink of an eye. Third lockdown.
Every now and then we get a little bit terrified of when we think she's gonna let fly.
Third lockdown, time flies.
Struggling to tell the days apart.
Lockdown, time flies. Feels as if we're only at the start.
But we've grown a lot in height. There's no way for us to measure.
And if you look up close and tight, we've been eating more than ever.
All these friends must be holding our side, 'cause we're on all day long.
Together we once limited the hours of life. Someone got the extra fun on all of the time.
Over in here somewhere, the kids are freaking towards the end. As
Just as if we're right back at the start.
And we leave our nose alive.
And we live that life, close the doors in winter. That's if you don't live black and white. We've been through with being my friends are.
And we'll always be picking our fight.
No, we never have to never be
Oh man, went
Just
too
sitting in our dressing gowns and giving all
That's so cute.
Once upon a time we were singing Les Mis.
Oh,
Now
that's
it's singing
funny.
songs from the charts.
Oh, well, somebody, let's see what's going on
Nothing we can say, we're totally fixed where we are.
here.
We're totally fixed where we are.
We're totally fixed where we are.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, I'm about done. Oh wow, I ended up getting one viewer. Who are you? Speak up. Nobody talks anymore. They don't leave no comments. Ah, see, I knew. Yeah, my good old buddy Jason. How you doing, Jason? Yeah. That one was a really cute video, though. I really thought it was cool. Well, I'm about ready to cut it off here. I'm gonna go over and watch some tube. Getting tired. I got all these books, man. What are you talking? Oh, you talking? You want to talk to me? Are you talking to me, Jason? It's fun when somebody. It'd be nice if you'd come over here to Indiana and sit over here in this chair and we act together. Jason is a guy that we've been on the same game for I don't know how long now. We've been playing games. We've followed each other, I guess. Well, I followed him more than he followed me. But we have fun. It's one of my few little hobbies I got anymore. I seem to try to build them up. I still try to find time, though, for everyone. I bet you would like to co-host. You'd be a pretty good co-host. We could talk about some stuff. We pretty much like a lot of the same things. I've got a lot of friends around here that would be pretty good little set-ins, you know. I get this one gal, she's a friend of mine. She's supposed to end up doing a little co-hosting for me sometime. We just ain't got it together yet. I tried to get my buddy Boston. He's usually out there too somewhere. He probably is playing a game though. He's a Twitcher. He likes that Twitch streaming. He's my streaming buddy. He's the one that got me started in doing this. But, well, now that I got somebody talking to me on here, I'm about ready to freaking stop it. I'm a half hour now. I've been on for a half hour. But so, well, I'll talk at you all later. I'll be back on sooner or later, and now I can officially preach at you. How's that sound? I think we all need a little preaching now and then. Keep us in the right order. You know, most of my stuff's just, most of it's opinion, but some of my stuff does come from the book because I like to try to follow it a little bit, you know. And there's nowhere in the book says you can't have no fun. You too, Jason. You have a good night, man. I'll probably see you on the game here in a little bit or so. It's about time to collect. It's about time to collect. So, yeah, I'll be on the game here later. I just thought I'd take a break, seeing how, and do this before I ain't gonna be here this weekend. So, you have a good evening. Everybody have a good evening. Don't listen to the negative crap that our new administration's trying to push. You know, I've never tried to sit here and say that Trump is an angel, but he sure did a good damn job. And right now, that's not what we're getting. We're not getting what we needed and we was. And it's a big disappointment to a whole hell lot of us. And they're, you know, it's evil. I mean, if you're a straight up person and you can feel stuff, you know, you can feel it. It's not something that they should be pushing. They should be pushing more thing of like peace and love, and that's why I'm going to push. I'm going to push love because that's what I'm about, and that's what Christ tells us to be about. We're supposed to believe in Him and love one another. So, as a good old cartoon host used to say that I grew up with, if you can't say anything nice to somebody, don't say nothing at all. But this is my part. But if you really gotta be a smart ass, be a nice one. Don't be a mean one. Alright, I'll see you guys. You have a good evening. Night.